this is Jenny from Just Being Me, and you're listening to the Learning to Love Yourself podcast, the show that inspires you to put yourself first.
Learning to love yourself on the path to happiness. Learning to love yourself on the path to happiness.
Welcome to our Q&A session, where you can send in your questions and I'll answer them on the podcast. So our very first question was, how do I create a life where I am resilient enough that the lows don't floor me for months? Well, building resilience is all about finding ways to stay steady and then be able to bounce back when life knocks you down. So know your triggers. Notice what triggers you. Take a bit of time to figure out what gets you into those long lows. When you know the patterns, it helps you to handle things differently next time. Try journaling or mindfulness to get a hold on your feelings. The more you understand what's going on inside of you, the easier everything gets to manage. Lean on the people around you. Make sure that you have a tribe that lift you up and keep you grounded, because having a strong tribe makes all the difference. Make sure that you are taking care of all the basics. Getting enough sleep, eating well enough, moving around enough, and do some stuff that makes you feel good. All of the little things add up to big emotional wins. You're always going to have lows in life. It's normal. Tell yourself that these are temporary, and then focus on what you can control. Use grounding techniques or positive distractions to help you through. When things go sideways, ask yourself, what lesson can I learn from this? Turn your setbacks into learning moments, because that'll build your strength up over time. Set good boundaries. Protect your energy by saying no to things that drain you and saying yes to things that support your well-being. Remember, no is a whole sentence. You don't need to justify yourself. Get yourself some extra support if you need it. If things are feeling too heavy, reach out to someone like myself, and we can help you create a better toolbox so that you can handle your life. Because resilience isn't about pretending life is easy. It's actually about learning how to handle the hard stuff. But keep moving forward with your purpose. How do I get positive? Let's be clear. There are always going to be times when you just don't feel positive, and that's okay. We need to acknowledge those feelings and ask ourselves, what are they really about? Take a moment to sit quietly, allowing your conscious mind to slow down and your subconscious to surface. Meditation is really good for this. The conscious mind is the one always chattering, planning and solving your problems. But your subconscious, or what some might call your inner self or intuition, comes forwards when things are quieter. For me, this often happens when I'm driving, especially when I'm on familiar routes. At that point, my conscious mind doesn't have to work as hard and my subconscious can step forward, bringing new insights. The more you practice listening to them, trust me, the easier it gets. Get to know your feelings. Once you understand what they are and how they affect you, you can start to work a way through them. You can also compartmentalize them and focus on other positive things in your life. For example, when I was grieving for my mother-in-law, I could still find joy in the little things, like what my dog did, and I continued to feel the love for my children. I noticed these things because I consciously chose to look for them. I acknowledged how deeply sad I was because I'd lost such an amazing person. I knew I needed to process that grief, but I also appreciated the positives in my life and felt incredibly grateful for them. Even in the times when I didn't feel positive about myself, I recognised that some part of me wanted to be. It was really hard at first, but things only seem hard because our brain hasn't learned how to handle them yet. So I made a decision. Every morning I told myself that I was amazing and that today was going to be a great day. At first it felt awkward and I didn't believe it. But over time, affirmations became a big part of my life. And in fact, I've even created 2 affirmation books available on Amazon. You can get them through my website. These books use I am and I feel statements to help you practice positive thinking daily. So take it all one day at a time. Know where you want to go and practice, practice, practice. Get to know yourself and allow yourself to see the positives in you. If you're struggling with any of the questions that we've listened to today, please come and talk to me. My first session is free and we actually get on with some mindset work whilst we're there. Go to my website, which is www.jennyfield.co.uk. Go into the coachings tab at the top and book yourself a free session. Thanks for listening today. If you'd like to know more, you can find all the links down below. Oh, and don't forget to press subscribe so you can catch the next one. See you soon.